Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see this demo. We are going to load the CSV data from the GCS file into a Cloud SQL for MySQL table by using the Cloud Run functions Python code, friends. Our Cloud Run functions that triggers on a GCS event and loads the CSV data from the GCS file into a Cloud SQL for MySQL table, friends. Okay, so first step we are going to create a Cloud SQL instance. Then here we are going to create a users, database and table. Then second step we are going to create a cloud storage bucket. Third we are going to create a service account. Then next we are going to create a Cloud Run function, and next we are going to deploy the Cloud Run function, and sixth step we are going to test the functions by uploading sample CSV data into the GCS bucket, and seventh step we are going to check the results in the Cloud SQL for MySQL, friends. So we are going to do it each and every steps, friends. So if you are unable to follow, no need to worry, friends. So we are going to see in detail. Okay, now let's start the demo. I'm going to create a Cloud SQL instance. So this is my console. In the navigation menu, you can see, friends, here we have the SQL, right? So I'm going to create a Cloud SQL, friends. So here I'm going to create an instance. Choose MySQL, friends, because we are going to load the data into the MySQL. So here I'm selecting as an enterprise. Then environment I'm selecting sandbox, friends, for testing purpose. So here I am giving the instance name as test hyphen instance. Okay, test hyphen instance. So then password I am giving as test 123. Okay, then I am selecting as a US central one, friends. US central one I am selecting, friends. So here the cloud storage bucket and this region it should be same, friends. US central one I have selected it, and the configuration details in connections I need to select the public IP. So here I am going to add a network. I'm giving us test network, friends, but in real time production environment we need to select private IP, not public IP. So then here I am giving this 0.0/0. It is across the world it will be accessing. That's what we are giving it, friends. Then data protection. So here I am selecting this prevent instance deletion and checking, friends, because we need to delete it once done the lab. Okay, so now we completed the steps, friends. So there are $2 they will be detecting for 1 hour, friends. Okay, so if you are using 1 hour this cloud instance, so we need to pay $2. $2 means like 150 rupees in Indian rupees it will come maximum. Okay, so once created we will be working on it, friends. So second, we still didn't create the users database table. Okay, let's wait for that. Okay, but we will move on next step, friends. Second step is cloud storage bucket. We will create it, friends. So here I need to create, I will be creating the cloud storage bucket, friends. So create a cloud storage bucket here. Then I'm giving the name as test 5AA296. So here here we need to select region as US central one, friends. So you should select region only, not multi-region. Okay, US central one, and click continue. Your cloud storage bucket region and the cloud SQL for MySQL it should be same, friends. Okay, so now I have selected it. Now I'm going to create this cloud storage bucket, friends. So I'm creating the cloud storage bucket. Now next step, friends, I need to create a service account, friends. Okay, so as per our the slide, third step we need to create a service account. So the cloud storage bucket we created it. Now I am going to open the IAM, friends. Next I am going to create a service account. Okay, so here you can see, friends, service account we need to create it. I'm trying to track this, but it's not coming. Okay, not a problem, friends. Okay, so IAM we need to create it. So here you can see, friends, service accounts, right? So service account, just click service account. So here I'm going to give the service account, friends. SA hyphen new I am selecting, friends. New GCS to SQL. Okay, this is my service account name, friends. So I'm giving the same description also. So meaningful descriptions you can give, friends, service account descriptions. Okay, now you can see, friends, I have given the service account details, friends, here. So here cloud functions invoker. So we need to uh, add a role, cloud functions invoker. Okay, I'm going to type cloud functions invoker. Okay, I'm selecting this, friends. Then next thing is Cloud Run Invoker. Okay, I'm going to add another role, Cloud Run Invoker. Cloud Run Invoker. Okay, Cloud Run Invoker. Then third role, it's a Cloud SQL client. Okay, Cloud SQL client. Cloud SQL client. Cloud SQL client. Okay, I have added this one. And next is event track event receiver, friends. Event track event track event receiver. Okay, event track event receiver and logs writer, right? Logs writer. Logs writer, friends. Okay, then again we need to add a storage object viewer. So storage object viewer. Storage object viewer. Okay, storage object viewer. Okay, so we have added these roles, friends. I'm going to save this one. So this is the service account, friends. Okay, just click continue, and I'm going to add it, friends. Just click done. So this service account will be created now. SA new GCS SQL. Okay, now next step is, friends, I am going to IAM. Okay, next I'm going to IAM. So here you just click include Google provided role. Okay, so here you can find event track, friends. Event track, event track. So event track. So here you can see, friends, just scroll down. Here you can see this one. Yeah, so service, this is project ID GCP SA event track IAM service account, event track service agent. So here you have to edit the principles, friends. So as per this one, Cloud Run Invoker, we need to add it, friends, so that it will be running. Okay, so here we need to add Cloud Run Invoker, friends. Okay, Cloud Run Invoker. Okay, then add another role, that is event track publisher. Okay, event track event track event arc publisher. Okay, event arc publisher, we have added it successfully. Then finally storage object viewer. Okay, storage object viewer. Let me add storage object viewer. Okay, so we have added friends successfully. So I am going to click save. Okay, so we updated the policy, friends, so you have to be careful on this. If you have not added, it won't work, friends. So we have successfully done these steps, friends. Third steps we have created it, but still we didn't do the first step, friends. Now I'm going to check whether the instance has been created or not. But yeah, it has been created, it, friends. Okay, now you can click the users. Okay, now you can click the users. We are going to add a users, friends. So I'm going to add a users. Click add user account, friends. So here I am giving the name as test user. Here I am giving the password as test123. Okay, test user test123, friends. So click add now. Then next step, we need to create a database, friends. Okay, next we have to create a database. So click create database. I am giving as testdb, friends. So click create. Okay, okay, fine, friends. I'm going to split the part 1 part 2 video, friends. So up to this first 3 steps we will cover in part 1 video, then rest of them we will cover in part 2 video, friends. Because 50 minutes only we can the recording, after that it will stop, friends. Okay, okay, database created testdb. Then now next step is we need to create a table, friends. So for that, what I am going to do means, I'm going to open the console. Okay, so I'm going to open the console. Okay, activate cloud console. So just we need to click it, friends. So the cloud the console, it will open. I'm afraid of this clicking this or else it will stop somewhat. So can you please suggest, friends? I need to record the session. Okay, so I need a screen recorder. So which will be the best one? Okay, so please suggest it. Put in comments also. G Cloud, I'm putting. Okay, G Cloud. Okay, now we need to configure it, friends. We need to configure the projects. Okay, config set project, then project ID. So my project ID is, this is the project ID. So you have to put your project ID, friends. I'm putting my project ID. Cancel. Okay, enter it. Now I have updated my project details. Now I need to connect our Cloud SQL instance, friends. Once done the property, updated the property, then we have to connect our Cloud SQL instance, friends. So now I am going to connect my Cloud SQL instance. Already I have the command. Okay, G Cloud SQL SQL connect test instance is my instance name. Test hyphen instance, it's my instance name, and hyphen user is equal to test user. This is my username, friends. Now I have updated this command. Okay, now it is going to connect our test instance. Okay, hyphen user test user I have given, friends. So as per your requirement, you can put the user name. This was just now we have created it, right? Okay, so it is asking like auth login, it is asking, friends. So no need to worry. I am going to give gcloud auth login. We will do from scratch again. First I am giving yes, then I need to click this one again. I need to select the mail ID, click allow, continue. Then here we need to click allow, copy. It is taking time. Control Shift B, enter. Then gcloud config set project. I'm planning to complete within 15 minutes, but it is not showing. I think it won't. Okay, so gcloud SQL connect test instance, I am running it. So it will ask the password test123 I have given. So I'm going to enter that password. I will try to complete it, friends, or else we will continue in the part 2 videos. No need to worry, friends. So it is working right now. It is taking some time. I think you are following, friends. So if you are having any issues, you can put in the comments, friends. Definitely I will help you. Okay, so here test123 I am giving the password. I have entered the password. So see, friends, now we are going to use the database. So database name is testdb. Okay, so now I have the script, friends. So for creating the table, so this is the script for the creating the table, friends. I have the script ready already. Okay, so this is the script, friends, for creating the table. So here I have I'm creating the table only, friends. I'm not creating the rows. Okay, so you can see, friends, 0 rows affected. Describe customers. Okay, so you can see, friends, this is the column name. Okay, ID name, ID is a primary key, and name varchar, email as the varchar. Okay, now I am going to run these commands. Select star from customers, right? So you can see, friends, there is no data here. Now what we are going to in our next video, we are going to do these steps, friends. So first step, second step, third step we completed it. From fourth we are going to do it, friends. So thanks for watching. Follow my second video so that it will be good.